What's up, everybody? Welcome back. So I did receive my YSL. Today actually, because this is what my whole thing is. I live in a high-rise apartment, and you know, earlier I did the whole Bentley Intense fragrance. So it's gonna be my second video today, and I'm gonna try to make this video short since I know about this fragrance and I tested it out. I had decants from like Plug and Sephora, and I had 3 of them. So I mean, the guy just gave it to me because he knew I was head over heels just from the look of my face. This is one I was really highly expecting in the mail. I got it for a great price. If you do, you know, I've been like disappointed with sometimes getting shit online, but most of the time that was just with the La Nuit. I mean, I'm sorry, the Club Armaf Club de Nuit. But with other fragrances like the designer fragrances and whatnot, I've been getting really good stuff. So cross my fingers, thank God for that. Well, so when I first smelled this initially, it was like 2 weeks ago. I felt I didn't, because I never gave a chance for the other YSL except the Kuros that I bought, a blind buy. Love that. La Nuit de l'Homme, always a favorite. I love that stuff to that. But when I smelled this one, actually this one is, in my book, in my how I feel, La Nuit de l'Homme and this one right here is neck to neck right now in my book. I mean, they're both my favorite. There's no why this one is better, this one is better, because I just totally fell in love with this fragrance. With that said, I highly recommend you guys to go to Sephora. And again, just like with clothes or something, you know how you see something in the store, it looks good on the rack, but then when you take it home, it just totally does a 180 on you. Always go there, try them out. The great thing about Sephora is they'll give you these decants, and they're happy to give it to you. Try it, see how long it lasts, or look at our videos, whatever you feel is more appropriate or more convenient for you. But what can I say with this one? This one gives me at least about three and a half hours, but let's just say 3 hours projection. This really performs very well on my skin, and it gives me about like 6.5 hours to 7 hours longevity. Perfect. This one right here, it's not like the other flankers like La Nuit de l'Homme, or like a little bit creamy. This one is, it's a masculine woody cedar. I mean, it does open up, it's, the main accords are like a fresh, spicy, woody, aromatic, citrus rose fragrance. But with the rose, it doesn't have, I mean, I smell a little bit of the floral rose, but it's not what you think. It's a very, it's a mass-pleasing fragrance, okay? But with that said, with these right here, let's say like Dior Sauvage, Allure, Bleu de Chanel, Coach, you know how they're all, this one right here is in that same category, okay? They're mass pleasing but unique sexiness in their own way, okay? They don't smell the same, but I'm saying they're in that same class, you know? This one is great for the office, great for right after the office, going out. I would wear this on a date. I would wear this going to a formal suit and tie. I would wear this just bullshitting with your friends going out to the bar. The only time I would not wear this is winter time, just because it's not gonna perform well. It's just, especially if it's like very super strong. We're talking about like 20 degrees or 30 degrees, it's not, but it worked really well. It's been like, it's like 50 degrees out here where I live, and I got 2 compliments because I went and I did some ride share. I do ride share sometimes if I have some free time. That's how I fund myself so I can get these fragrances besides you know, for my paycheck, so that helps out. And so this one, it opens up with like a grapefruit, a woody grapefruit, and then it changes into like a spicy ginger cardamom. So that's where it instead of like that whole like grapefruit citrusy note, like that mass pleasing smell, it goes to like a spicy, you know, it separates it. That's where it starts transitioning and it becomes, it's a unique scent, you know. And then right after that, it's just a mesh of like rose, masculine, like sage, geranium, like cedar vetiver notes that just work excellent. I mean, when I smelt this, this is the freaking scent that I talk about, that wow factor, that if you wear this you will get compliments. What the fuck are you wearing? Like, I need that right now, because I was gonna buy it right there and then. That's how much. But I was like, you know what, I try to behave myself and like see if I can go online, because in Sephora you're dropping about $88 on this. But if you go on eBay or whatever, fragrance.net, you're gonna get it for like well, at least in eBay I found it for $40, I think it was like 42, 43 bucks. So it cut the price in half, because and that's how I went and bought the Bentley Intense too. So instead of just buying one bottle from the retailer, I ended up buying this one and Bentley Intense. So I picked up the first, because when I sprayed it, I got in the car, probably like 10-15 minutes later, I got a ping. I picked up these two girls, beautiful girls. They were gonna go out. They were already, I can tell they were pre-gaming, and they jumped in the car. They were like, oh my god, something smells so good. Is that your car? Is that you? I was like, no, it's me. And I started talking to them, and they loved it. They were like, it's very appealing, it's very interesting, it's very something that I would get from my boyfriend, and this and that. So I gave him my business card, because I have my YouTube channel up there. I was like, I know you two are girls, but I know the holidays are coming around. You can get some pointers off my videos if you want to get some fragrances, because a fragrance, especially a great fragrance, makes a great gift, at least in my book. That's how I think for a guy. So you can't never, for ladies who watch these videos, fragrances are very good to give, next to like watches, nice watches and whatnot. So you can never go wrong, and especially something like this fragrance, or Dior Sauvage, Allure, you know, etc, etc. Again, it's I get 3 hours, projection, 6.5 hours, 7 on a. This is how I had 3 decants, and it lasted me pretty good. I get like about like 15 sprays off each one. And again, I highly recommend you guys, because I know everybody has their own opinion, and I respect everybody that comments down below. You know, there are some fragrances that I smell that I love, and then some other people don't love, but then there's some fragrances they love, and vice versa, which I mean, in this whole fragrance, everybody has their own like palette, and I can understand. And sometimes that I would see a fragrance and I'm like, okay, it's so, but then it will grow on me, and then I just see it totally from like, if somebody mentions, oh, it smells like this particular fragrance, I look at it and I smell it differently, and I just like, oh my god, so I changed my mind. So it's just something probably getting used to, or if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's hands down. Other people like caviar, people don't like caviar. People like fish, people don't like fish, stuff like that. So that's how it is. But I appreciate everybody. I just want to mention this. So I appreciate whoever watches my channel, that comments down below. You guys teach me a lot. I learn from you guys, and hopefully you pick up some notes for me too as well. So and I just like to bring you cool stuff, because mostly I'm a collector, and then I have the tools here, so that's why I do the reviews, save you time, money, then give you some opinions, and vice versa too as well. I really take, and everybody that mentions about like a fragrance that to do a review, trust me, believe me, I write everything down. When you comment down below, I have a note, and it's like running out. You see this? It's all running out, and this is just brainstorming and so on and so forth. But again, I give this a 10 out of 10. Any questions, please comment down below. All right, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you so much, everybody.